Hi, this is Terri with Terri Talks, and I have COSMO CONSULT Alpaca Team here to introduce you to Markus, Patrick, and Paul. Markus, why don't you introduce yourself and tell everybody who you are and what you do with the Alpaca team?
Yeah, hi everyone. My name is Markus. I'm the product manager for COSMO Alpaca and working since 5 years on Alpaca now. Yeah, doing all the product management stuff with an awesome team, and I'm very happy to be here.
Great. And we have MVP Patrick in the house.
Hello, Terri. I'm Patrick Schiefer. I'm head of development at COSMO Consult and worked among many departments at COSMO Consult, also for COSMO Alpaca. But there I was developing front-end and back-end stuff, almost everything I had my fingers in.
And Paul, one of our favorite alpacas.
As you see, the whole family. Hi, I'm Paul. I've been working with the Alpaca team very fresh. Started, when was it? May. I'm more of the sales guy. I'm in charge of relationships and bringing people to the product and to figure out why this is such a great solution. And yeah, I've been working with COSMO Consult since almost 4 years now. And looking forward to meeting you all step by step, one by one. So let's do this.
That's great. So let me ask Markus the first question. What was the core problem COSMO Alpaca was designed to solve within the Dynamics 365 ecosystem? Let our partners and our end customers understand what this really is all about.
Yeah, so in the beginning, we had a problem within COSMO, basically. We had almost all developers working with local containers, local BC environments, and that was very tedious to set up, very tedious to teach everybody how to use PowerShell, BC Container Helper, Docker, and all the technology. Yeah, made it really painful, basically. And then there was some time that we decided we need to come up with a better solution, with some solution that works centrally, that solves all of our problems. And then we basically invented Alpaca, basically just solve the container problem, the environment problem, but also solve all the pipeline, CI/CD story, and all that is built into Alpaca. And later on, we saw that also other partners have the same issues that then we have. So we decided to make a product out of it and sell it to other partners as well.
So this is where, Patrick, you got your fingers on the front end and the back end, right? And so I want to get from your perspective, if we're going to talk to all the partners out there and the MVPs, what makes the difference in using Alpaca?
Yeah, so basically Alpaca is working with the whole development process. So you have one tool where you have your work items, where you have your containers, where you have your pipelines. You have everything integrated directly in VS Code. So you have your development environment and you don't have to leave your development environment, and you benefit from the usage, the usability, and you also benefit from a huge decreasement of time. Everything is faster by using a COSMO Alpaca.
So if I go to a partner-focused benefit and I ask, hey, partners, here's where the benefit's at. Maybe you can tell me, how does Alpaca help our partners accelerate these implementations or reduce the project complexity? That's what I'm understanding.
We're reducing the complexity by support the whole project setup, the whole release setup, the whole test approach. So everything, we have built pipelines, we have release pipelines and so on, and everything is set up within minutes. And if you don't use COSMO Alpaca, you have around 2 hours, 3 hours to set up everything. So you have a huge amount of time, which you save.
Wow. So this really helps reduce time and effort. So what kind of partner roles are using this tool?
The roles are really different, I would say. So we have really small partners, really big partners. We also have some end customers using Alpaca. So really, this is something for every development team size. Everybody can use it. And also due to the usage-based pricing, it's really attractive also to small partners, for example.
So can partners use Alpaca to standardize their own IP or vertical solutions more effectively, efficiently, or it doesn't give that capability?
It does. So basically, you can build everything with that, from horizontal to vertical solutions, and works for product projects, also used in both of the areas. So yeah, there's something in for everybody, I would say.
That is so perfect to hear. Now, Paul, I've got a question for you. How does COSMO support partners who want to embed the Alpaca into the delivery methodology?
Oh, that's easy. And of course, it's a software, so a SaaS environment, so it's all cloud-based. So the onboarding could also be done by themselves, but we do a workshop, a one-day workshop to work with it, because as looking at a thing and actually working with a thing, those are two different cases. Just try to dance. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
So what we do
As
is we bring
always.
them on board. Exactly. What we do is we bring them on board and make sure that our tool becomes their tool. And through that, they use it more intuitively, and then they realize they don't want to work without it. Because I compare it to a large kitchen where you have to do all the prep for the restaurant, and Alpaca has everything pre-chopped. So everything's ready.
Oh, that's nice.
So you just drop all that, and then you can focus your creativity and your time on the project itself instead of the redundancy.
So Alpaca's a sous chef. Let's bring it on and let's cook something good. I love it. I love that
Exactly.
analogy. That's awesome.
Exactly.
So there's a couple more questions I have. What is this a localized, or are you trying to help partners globally?
We really help partners globally. So we, just have the first customers on the US side as well. I think two or three of them. So currently making the leap over to Americas as well. Yeah, and looking forward to gaining more partners there as well.
That's awesome. So speaking about that, our team, the ISV product team, is going to be headed to Summit North America. And of course, we'll be coming back on this side of the pond for Directions EMEA this year. And of course, the lineup for me is introducing Alpaca into the US market at Summit North America. But you guys just got done with two immense conferences, Days of Knowledge. I think that was in Denmark. And then the other one was BizTech Days
That was really cool.
In
Antwerp. Yes.
Antwerp. That's right. Tell me a little bit about it from your experience, Patrick, as an MVP coming in, talking about the Alpaca, and also, of course, the networking that was involved around the Days of Knowledge.
The Days of Knowledge is a very special conference because, especially in the Nordic Days of Knowledge conference, you have very much knowledge already there. The people are very skilled.
Oh, yeah.
And some people which are there have done a vision before it was Microsoft, and so they're really long in the market. So there were really great talks with different people. The conference is a little bit smaller, so it was a little bit more personal, but it's great conference and great talks.
Awesome. So you were able to reach out, and of course, being on your technical level and being able to really dive deep on technical questions and answers were really what the core of Days of Knowledge was all about. That's awesome. So talk to me about BizTech Days, Markus. How did that roll out for you guys?
Well, also pretty good. We've been at Tech Days, I think, since 4 years. As a sponsor, always enjoying all the talks with the different people, always having a little sponsor presentation around 15 minutes where we show off Alpaca, and it's always pretty well visited. Lots of people we talk to, and also great St. Lucius in the background of Paul. We also
Got a little comfortable with the BC Tech Days teddy bear as well, of course. Yes.
yeah, definitely a highlight for the people there. Went all to the Alpaca booth and came by. Yeah, but great.
So if I could ask just one last question, and it has to do with the case study. I always like to ask the one absolute Alpaca story with a partner that you worked with. Can any of you raise your hand on that one and tell me what that experience was like, and what was it? What was the pain point really?
Yeah, so mostly the pain point is to get a view into how the partner is currently working and how can we get from that state to the target state. Basically, we have a very long-term partner, the IT. Them, they were basically one of our first customers, so it was really special for us, I would say. Yeah, and together with them, we helped them to get on board. We did some workshops in the beginning, of course, but then also, try to migrate the first repository, get them up to speed, basically. And they were, I would say, pretty quickly running themselves. It was pretty easy for them to use Alpaca, and it was really nice to see from our perspective.
This is awesome. I want to congratulate y'all because I think this product is just totally awesome. And I've been reading everything that it's about. And everybody knows me out there in the partner channel. I am not technical, but if I can understand this read to some degree, I think you're going to be really surprised at what it can do. So if you have any questions, I think, you're welcome to reach out to myself or to Paul. And if you have any questions, technical questions, we'll definitely get you in front of Markus or Patrick to answer those for you. So I'd like to take this moment and thank you all for being a part of Terri Talks. And I'm really excited to branch into the US with the wonderful Alpaca.
Yes.
So thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Let's do.